How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Sit down, please. I would like to speak English today too, to improve my speaking skill. Let's get it started. The steak was so delicious that I ate 2 sets of it. The hamburger was so delicious that I ordered twice. My friend drove so fast that I got sick. My friend drove his car so fast that I got sick. I told him to slow down. It was so beautiful a day that I couldn't help going out. It was it was raining so heavily that I stayed at home. It was raining so heavily that I decided to stay at home and study. The watch I wanted to buy was so expensive that I decided not to buy. The watch I wanted to buy was so expensive that I didn't buy. The car I wanted to sell No, the car I wanted to buy was so expensive that I didn't buy. The car I wanted to buy was so reasonable that I bought it. It was so windy outside yesterday that I stayed at home and studied. It was so nice a day outside yesterday that I went outside and played tennis. The view was so beautiful that I decided myself to come back there in the near future. Kinkakuji Temple was so beautiful that I was surprised at it. Kinkakuji Temple was so beautiful that I thought that I want to go there as possible as I can. The Kinkakuji Temple was so beautiful that I lost my word. Kinkakuji Temple was so beautiful that I lost my word. I couldn't describe how beautiful it was by my word. The concert was so amazing that I lost my word. His playing was so awesome, beautiful that I cried. His playing the piano was so beautiful and awesome that I cried. His playing the piano was so beautiful that many people were crying. My friend ate the food so fast that I was surprised at it. My friend finished eating it so fast that I was surprised at it. My friend ate the food so fast that I was surprised at it. My friend finished eating so fast while I was taking a while I was calling outside for 5 minutes, so that I was surprised at it. My friend finished eating it so fast that I was surprised at it. My friend bought such expensive car by cash that I was surprised at it. My friend bought such an expensive car, such an expensive car by cash on the day that I was surprised at it. My friend gave me so expensive a car that I was surprised at it. My friend bought me such expensive car that I was surprised at it. My friend bought me so expensive a car that I was surprised at it. My friend bought me so expensive a car that I was surprised at it. My friend bought me so expensive a car that I was surprised at it. It was snowing so heavily outside last week that I didn't go outside. It was raining so heavily yesterday, so the sports meet was cancelled. It was raining so heavily yesterday that the sports meet was cancelled. It was so hot a day yesterday that I stayed at home. It was so hot a day yesterday that I stayed at home. It was so hot yesterday that I just went to a shopping mall to avoid the hotness from the sun. It was so cold outside yesterday that I wore many clothes, so that I won't feel cold. It was so cold outside yesterday, so I wore many clothes so that I won't feel sick, so that I won't feel cold. It was so cold outside yesterday that I wore a down jacket to protect myself from feeling cold. It was so cold a day yesterday. It was so cold a day yesterday that I wore a down jacket. It was so cold a day yesterday. It was so cold a day. It was so cold a day yesterday. It was so cold a day yesterday that I wore a down jacket to protect myself from feeling sick, becoming a sick. It was so hot a day yesterday that I just went to a shopping mall to have fun inside and to avoid the hotness from the sun. It was so hot a day 2 days ago that there was little tourists around the temple. It was so hot a day yesterday that there were little tourists around the temple. It was so hot a day yesterday that there were little tourists around Kiyomizu-dera temple. Typhoon is expected to arrive around Kyoto next week, so please be careful. Typhoon was striking here yesterday. Typhoon, it was so windy. It was so windy yesterday. It was so windy yesterday that I didn't go out. It was so windy yesterday that my hairstyle broke. Suddenly immediately I went out. As soon as I went out, it was so windy yesterday that my hairstyle broke as soon as I went outside. She was so angry at me yesterday, so I didn't talk to her. My parents were so angry at me yesterday, so that I didn't talk to them. My common teacher was so angry. My common teacher looked so angry yesterday that I behaved well, in case that she should get angry at me. My common teacher looked so angry yesterday that I behaved well in case she should get angry at me. My common teacher looked so angry yesterday that I behaved well for fear that my common teacher should get angry at me. My common teacher looked so angry yesterday that I behaved well for fear that she would get angry at me. My common teacher looked so angry yesterday that I behaved well for fear that she would give me tons of homework later. I hope coronavirus will be eradicated as soon as possible. I hope so. I hope so too. Do you think PlayStation 5 will be released next year. I hope so. Do you think Tokyo Olympic will be held next year? I hope so. I think so. Do you believe in Totoro? I hope so. Do you believe Totoro lives in a forest? I think so. I hope so. Do you believe in Santa Claus? I hope so. I think so. Do you think she will participate in the party? I think so. I hope so. Are you going to participate in the party? I think so. Are you going to university? Are you going to enter the university? I hope so. Did you check the weather forecast? Is it sunny tomorrow? I think so. As far as I know, tomorrow it's sunny. Is tomorrow sunny? I think so. Is tomorrow rainy? I think so. I am very bad at getting up in the morning. So am I. I am very weak at getting up in the morning. So am I. I often feel sleepy after lunch. So do I. I often feel sleepy after lunch. So do I. I often feel sleepy after lunch. So do I. I often feel sleepy after lunch. So do I. I often feel sleepy after lunch. So do I. I often feel sleepy after lunch. So do I. Did you used to sleep during the class? No, I didn't used to sleep during class. I always paid my attention to the lecture. I didn't used to sleep during the class because it is waste of my time and money. I always paid attention to the lecture and the professor was saying. I cannot swim well. I can't either. Me neither. I can speak Japanese as fluent as you. I can speak Japanese. So can I. So can I. Me too. So can I. I can do too. I can speak Japanese. So can I. So can I. I can speak Japanese too. I cannot speak Spanish. I cannot speak Spanish either. Me neither. I can swim 50 meters. So can I. I can swim 25 meters. So can I. I can run 100 meters within 14 seconds. So can I. I could run 100 meters for 13 seconds. So could I. I could jump 150 centimeters in the past. So could I. I could jump as high as 150 centimeters. So could I. I could finish job within 1 hour before. So could I. I used to go to the gym after my work. So did I. I used to go to the gym after my work. So did I. I used to go for a drink after my work with my coworkers. So did I. I would often go for a drink after my work with my coworkers. So did I. I would often go to the restaurant. So did I. I would often go to the restaurant. So did I. I would often order the menu. So did I. I would often visit the restaurant. Visit. I would often visit the restaurant. So did I. I used to visit the restaurant. So did I. Visit. I used to visit the restaurant after my work with my best friends. So did I. I used to visit the office in Osaka. I used to visit the restaurant. So did I. Visit. I used to visit the restaurant after my work. So did I. I used to visit the branch office in Kagoshima. So did I. I used to visit. I would often visit the branch office. I would often visit the branch office. Visit the branch office. I often visit the branch office in Sendai. I often visit the branch office in Osaka. I would often visit. I would often visit the branch office in Umeda, Osaka. I would often visit the branch office in Tokyo. I would often visit the restaurant. Visit. I would often visit the restaurant on my way home. I would often visit the restaurant on my way home. Visit. I would often visit the branch office on my way home. I graduated from university. So did I. I graduated from university. So did I. I would often visit the restaurant on my way home. So did I. I would often parked my car in the space. So did I. I would often visit the office. Visit the office. I would often visit the office. Visit. I would often visit the office. Visit. I would often visit the office. I would often visit the office. I would often visit the branch office. I would often visit the branch office. Visit. I often visit the branch office. I would often visit the branch office. Visit. I would often visit the visit. I would often visit the branch office. 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 I would often visit the riverside with my girlfriend in the past. So did I. I would often take my bicycle along the river, Kamogawa River. So did I. I would often took my bicycle along the Kamogawa River before. So did I. Speaking English is too difficult for me. Speaking English, making a speech, delivering a speech in front of people is very embarrassing for me. It is very embarrassing for me to speak in front of people. It can be very embarrassing and challenging for me to speak in front of people. It can be very embarrassing and challenging for me to speak in front of people. Some people find it very embarrassing to speak in front of people. Some people find it very embarrassing to speak in front of people. It is too hot to swim in the sea today. It is too cold to swim in the sea today. It is too hot to play tennis outside today. You will get tanned and you might get sick. It is too hot to play tennis outside. It is too hot to take bicycle outside today. We should wait until the sun goes down. It is too hot to play outside. It is too hot to sightsee outside. It is too hot to sightsee outside. It is too hot to enter the castle today because there are no air conditioners inside. You will melt. This car is too expensive for me to buy. This watch is too expensive for me to buy. This souvenir is too cheap for me to give to my friends. This souvenir is too cheap for me to give my friends, my best friends. This car is too expensive for me to buy. This watch is too expensive for me to buy. 10,000 yen is too much for little children. 10,000 yen is too much for little children. 10,000 yen is too much for little children to use, to spend. 10,000 yen is too much for little children to spend. 10,000 yen is too much for little children to own. 10,000 yen is too much for little children to own. 10,000 yen is too much for little children to possess. 10,000 yen is too much for little children to own, possess. 10,000 yen is too much for little children to possess. This car is too good for me to drive. This watch is too good for me to wear. This is too good a car for me to drive. This is too good a car for me to drive. This is too good a watch, too expensive watch. This is too good a watch for me to wear. This is too good a watch, too good a watch. This is too good a watch for me to wear. This is too good a pen. This is too good a watch for me to wear. This is too colorful a scarf for me to wear. This is too colorful a scarf for me to wear. This is too colorful a scarf for me to wear. This is too colorful a car for me to drive. This is too colorful clothes for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful trousers for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. It was too difficult a question for me to answer. It was too difficult a question for me to answer. It was too difficult a question for me to answer. It was too difficult exam for me to take. It was too difficult exam for you to take. It was too difficult exam for you to take. It was too difficult exam for you to take. It was too difficult a question for me to answer. It was too difficult a question for you to answer. It was too difficult a question for you, little child, to answer. It was too difficult a question for you to understand. It was too difficult a topic for me to understand. It was too difficult a canvas topic for me to understand. It was too difficult a equation for me to understand. It was too difficult theory for me to understand. It was too difficult a question for me to understand. It was too difficult a equation for me to understand. It was too difficult theory for me to understand. It was too difficult a theory for me to understand. It was too difficult a theory for me to understand. It was too difficult a theory for me to understand. It was too difficult a topic for me to understand. It was too difficult a theory for me to understand. It is too cold to play soccer outside today. It is too cold to walk outside today. It is too windy to take a bicycle along the riverside today. It is too windy. It is too windy to take your bicycle along the riverside today. It is too hot to walk outside today. It is too cold to swim in the sea today. It is too cold to swim in the sea today. It is too cold to swim in the sea today. It is too snowy to drive a car today. It is too snowy to drive a car in the mountain. It is too snowy to drive in the middle of the mountain. It is too snowy. It is too snowy to drive in the middle of the mountain. It is too snowy to drive in the middle of the mountain. It is too snowy to drive in the middle of the mountain. It is too it is too snowy to drive in the middle of the mountain. It is too snowy to drive in the middle of the mountain. It is too hot to walk outside today. It is too cold to swim in the sea. It is too cold to swim in the sea. It is too cold to swim in the sea. It is too cold to swim in the sea. It is too cold to swim in the sea. It is too expensive a car for me to buy. It is too expensive a watch for me to wear. It is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. It is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. It is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. It is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. It is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. It is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a watch for me to wear. This is too expensive a car for me to buy. This is too expensive a car for me to buy. This is too expensive a car for me to buy. This is too expensive a car for me to buy. This is too expensive a car for me to buy. This is too expensive a car for me to buy. This is too expensive a car for me to buy. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to buy. This is too good an opportunity to lose. 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 This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. This is too colorful a t-shirt for me to wear. I prefer coffee to tea. I do too. I prefer to play baseball outside on the ground than to watch it on TV. So do I. I like to too. I prefer to. I like yakiniku. I like to. I do too. I like steak. I do too. I like sushi. I do too. I like traveling. I do too. I like traveling around the world. I do too. I like sightseeing. I like sightseeing around Japan. I do too. So do I. Me too. I like watching TV. I like looking outside when it is raining heavily from the window. I like looking out from the window when it is raining heavily. I do too. I like looking outside when it is raining heavily from the window. I like looking out. I like looking out from the window when it is raining so heavily. I do too. I like looking out from the window when it is raining heavily. I do too. I like looking out from the window when it is raining heavily. I do too. Me too. So do I. So do I. I like looking out from the window when it is raining so heavily. I do too. Me too. So do I. I was almost hitting him. I almost completed my homework. I almost finished my report. I almost finished washing my dishes. I almost finished washing dishes. I almost finished my homework during the summer vacation. I almost finished my homework during the summer vacation. I almost finished summer vacation homework. I almost finished homework given by my teacher during the summer vacation. I almost finished homework given by teacher during which I was told to do during the summer vacation. I almost finished homework which was given my teacher and told me, and I was told by my teacher to finish it during the summer vacation. By the end of summer vacation, I was told to finish my homework by the end of the summer vacation. And now I've almost finished my homework. I almost ate all of the food. I almost finished my dinner. I almost finished using toilet paper. I almost finished using my toilet paper. Maybe 2 or 3 rolls are left. I have to go buy another one. Another ones. I have to go to buy another. I almost finished my toilet paper. I have to buy another. The toilet paper on the shelves was almost sold out. The toilet paper on the shelves were almost sold out. The toilet paper The toilet papers on the shelves were almost sold out. The packs of toilet paper were almost sold out. The packs of toilet paper were sold out. The packs of toilet paper were almost sold out. Almost all of the students were absent from the school because of flu. Almost all schools cancelled the trip. Almost all schools were ordered to call off, postpone the lecture until May. Almost all the students have a smartphone. Almost all the students have a smartphone. Almost all the students have a smartphone. Almost all of the students in the class have a smartphone. Almost all of the students in the class have a smartphone. Almost all of the students have a smartphone. Almost everyone has a smartphone. Almost every student in the class has a smartphone. Almost every student in the class have a smartphone. Almost everybody in the workplace has a car. Almost everybody in the workplace has a car, has their own car. Almost everybody in the workplace has their own car. Almost everyone in the workplace has their own car. Almost everybody commute by car. Almost everybody in the workplace commute by car. Almost everybody in the company commutes by car. Almost everyone in the company commutes by car. Almost everyone in the company commutes by train. Almost everyone in the company commutes by car, commutes by train, commutes by ship, commutes by bus, commutes by helicopter. Almost everybody in the company commutes by train. Almost everybody in the company commutes by car, commutes by train. Almost everybody in the company commutes by train. Almost everybody in the school commutes on foot. Almost everybody in the school commutes on foot. Almost everybody in the class in the school commutes on foot. Almost everything sold at the store was gone. Almost everything sold at the supermarket was gone. Almost everything has gone. Almost everything sold at the supermarket has gone. Almost everything sold at the supermarket has gone. Almost everything sold at the supermarket has been sold out by today. Almost everything sold at the supermarket has been sold out today. Almost everything should be ready. Almost everything should be ready by tomorrow. Almost all of the employees in the company commute by train. Almost all of the employees in the company commutes by train. Almost all of the employees commute 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 by train. Almost all of the employees in the company commute by train. Almost all of the students in the class have a smartphone. Almost all of the students in the class like to play video games. Almost all of the students in the class use smartphone more than watching TV. Almost all of the students in the class spends more time for using smartphone than watching TV. Almost all of the students in the class spend more time for using smartphone than watching TV. Almost all of the students in the class spend more time for using for smartphone than watching TV. Most students in the class have a smartphone. Most employees in this company have their own car. Most employees in this company commute by train. Most employees in this company commute by car. Most employees in this company commute by train. Most employees in this company commute by train. Most of the employees in this company commute by train. Most of the employees commute by train. Most of the employees in this company commute by train. Most of the employees in this company commute by train. Most of the employees in this company commute by train. Most of the employees in this company commute by train. Most of the employees in this company commute by train. Most of the employees in this company commute by train. Most of the students in this school commute on foot, by bike. Most of the students in this school commute by bike. Most of the students in this school commute by bus. Most of the students in this school commute by bus. Most of the students in this school commute by train. Most of the students in this university commute by train. Most of the students in this school commute by train. Most of the students in this school commute on foot. Most of the students in this elementary school commute on foot. Most of the students in this university commute by train. Most of the students in this high school, go to university. Most of the students in this high school go to university after their graduation. Most of the students in this high school go to university after their graduation. Most of the students in this school cannot sing the theme song of their school. Most of the students in this high school go to university after their graduation. Most students in this school go to university after their graduation. Most students in this school have their own smartphone. Most students in this school commute by train. Most students in this school go to university after their graduation. Most employees in this company commute by train. Most employees in this company commute by train. Most employees in this company commute by train. Most employees don't like to go for a drink after work. Most new employees in this company don't like to go for a drink after work. Most new employees in this company don't have interest in cars and house. Most new employees in this company don't have interest in cars and house. Most new employees in this company don't smoke. Most new employees in this company don't smoke. Most employees in this company don't smoke and drink alcoholic beverages. Most employees in this company don't smoke and drink alcohol. Most employees in this company don't smoke and don't drink alcoholic beverages. Most students in this class have a smartphone. Most employees in this company like yakiniku. Most employees in this company don't like company picnic. Most new employees in this company don't like company picnic. Most of the new employees don't have interest in house and cars. Most of the new employees don't like to go for a drink. Most of the new employees in this company don't like smoking and drinking alcohol. Most of the new employees in this company don't like drinking alcohol and don't like to smoke cigarette. Most of the new employees in this company like to go home straightly. Most of the new employees in this company like to directly go home. Most of the new employees in this company want to directly go home. Most of the students in this school want to directly go home. Most of the students in this class want to go home as soon as possible. Most of the students in this school wants to go home as soon as the class ends. Most of the employees in this company want to go home as soon as their work finishes. Most employees in this company want to go home as soon as possible, as soon as they can, as soon as their work finishes. Most of the employees in this company want to directly go home as soon as their work finishes without stopping by at any izakaya. Most of the employees in this company want to directly go home as soon as their work finishes. Most of the employees in this company want to directly go home as soon as their work finishes. Most of the employees in this company want directly to go home as soon as their work finishes. Most of the employees in this company want to directly go home without stopping by at any izakaya. Most of the employees want to directly go home as soon as their work finishes. Most of the employees in this company want to directly go home as soon as their work have finished. Most of the students in this class want to go home as soon as they can after the class. Most of the students in this school want to directly go home as soon as the class ends. Most of the students in this class want to directly go home as soon as the class ends. Most of the students in this class want to directly go home as soon as the class ends. Most of the students in this class want to directly go home as soon as the class ends. Most of the students in this school want to go home as soon as possible. Most of the students in this class want to go home as soon as the lecture finishes. Most of the students in this class want to directly go home as soon as the class finishes. Okay, I will finish talking here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. See you!